The last large earthquake swarm at Mount Rainier occurred in 2009. During that time, more than 1,000 earthquakes rattled the volcano. More than 300 earthquakes have erupted at Washington's Mount Rainier this week, the largest earthquake swarm at the volcano since 2009. As of Thursday, July 10, 334 earthquakes had been identified at Mount Rainier by the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network, Cascades Volcano Observatory. Public Information Officer Harley Weiss-Racine told USA Today, "The swarm, a cluster of earthquakes occurring in the same area in rapid succession, began in the early morning of Tuesday, July 8. Scientists do not have any concerns about the earthquakes," the Cascades Volcano Observatory states. The largest so far was recorded at a magnitude of 2.3 on Wednesday, July 9. Weiss-Racine said the rate peaked at 26 earthquakes per hour on the morning of July 8, and has decreased to a few per hour on the morning of July 10. Is the earthquake swarm dangerous? What is Mount Rainier? Mount Rainier is an active volcano and national park in the state of Washington. It rises more than 14,000 feet above sea level and sprawls over 5 major rivers. According to the National Park Service, are earthquakes common at Mount Rainier? About 9 earthquakes per month are common at Mount Rainier, according to the Cascades Volcano Observatory. Earthquake swarms typically occur 1 or 2 times a year at the volcano, but are not as large. When was the last sizable earthquake swarm at Mount Rainier? The last large earthquake swarm at Mount Rainier occurred in 2009 and lasted for 3 days. The swarm resulted in more than 1,000 earthquakes, and the largest was of a 2.3 magnitude. According to the US Geological Survey, can the earthquake swarm cause a volcanic eruption? The Cascades Volcano Observatory states that Mount Rainier is not due for an eruption and no signs point to an eruption at this time. But generally, earthquakes can be related to subsequent volcanic eruptions, according to the US Geological Survey. However, the circumstances have to be just right for a volcano to be triggered into eruption by earthquakes. A volcano must have enough eruptible magma and significant pressure within its magma storage. The US Geological Survey states, "Download USA Today's app to get to the heart of news." Over 160 people still missing after deadly Texas floods. Abbott deflects blame question. Clinging to trees, huddling on rooftops, harrowing stories of survival in Texas floods. Mipilo CEO Mike Lindell's lawyers fine for AI-generated court filing. You may not need to remove shoes for TSA screening at some airports. Reports, Supreme Court lets Trump move forward with large-scale staff cuts for now. When was the last time Mount Rainier? Mount Rainier hasn't had a major eruption with strong geologic evidence in the past 1,000 years, Weiss-Racine said.